Pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the pose pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose 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 with the fans. Pose with the fans. Pose with the fans.
And I will start off our presentation by introducing our system, which is called the Hostel Application Review System for UiTM release. Basically, this system was created to solve a real problem that we notice the current hostel application process is still partly manual. For example, room assignments are done by hand and students don't really get to choose or track their own preferences. This causes delay, miscommunication and extra work for both students and staff. So the main goal of our system is to make the whole process smoother, faster and more transparent by turning it into a fully digital platform.
Our first objective is to understand the manual room assign process. We aim to identify the inefficiencies, delays, and limitations in the current system used by the resident college system. By doing this, we can see clearly where the problems are and how a digital system can solve them more efficiently. The second objective is to develop a web-based room assignment system. This system will automate the process of student room allocation. Instead of relying on manual decision, students will be able to view available rooms and select their preferred room type through the online system. This not only saves time but also gives students more flexibility and control over their accommodation. The final objective is to document all the process involved in the system. This includes every step from student application to automate background checks, room assignment, administration, monitoring, and even optional room change requests. By documenting the whole process is to ensure the system is well structured, easy to maintain, and transparent for both students and staff.
First is the stakeholder. We have student, staff, and system developer. System developers are in charge of designing and building the system, testing its feature, and making sure it keeps working without problem. The first group is student. They can easily apply for hostel room through the online system. After applying, they can also check the status of their application, whether it's approved, rejected, or already assigned. Once that's done, they can print or save their application slip for their own record. The second group is the staff. They will review each application carefully and decide whether to approve or reject it based on the college rule. If the student is approved, staff will assign them a room and also generate report to help with the room management. Right now, the system is only running on local hosts. That means it only works on developer computer or device connected to a same local network. It can't be accessed from outside or by the public unless it's uploaded to an online server. Also, the system is only made for UiTM Perlis, so only students and staff from this campus can use it. It's not meant for other campus or public user.
Product function. There are 6 main processes in the system. 1.0 Login. Both students and staff can log in to the system using their respective credentials. This allows secure access to the system feature. 2.0 Submit Room Application. Students can fill in and submit their room application form directly through the system. 3.0 View Application Status. Once submitted, students can check the current status of their application anytime, whether it's pending, approved, or rejected. 4.0 Review and approve or reject application. Staff will review all submitted applications and make decisions to approve or reject them based on eligibility and room availability. 5.0 Assign room. Once applications are approved, staff can assign available room to students based on their preference and room availability. 6.0 Generate room. Assignment report. Lastly, the system can generate reports that summarize the room assignment data.
Next is the current staff review process. After login, staff can see the list of student application. They check each one, making sure the student is enrolled, checking their program, and also looking at their disciplinary record. If there are a problem, the application might be rejected or processed manually. If everything is okay, they check the student merit point. If student qualify, the staff will assign a room based on what available and the student program. Then they enter a room into the system and the student get a form through the portal. The new proposed student application process is quite similar in the beginning. The student log in and fill out the form. But now there are extra steps. The student can choose their preferred room type. After confirming the detail, the system still stores the application and send it for review, just like before.
Following entity relationship diagrams outlines the comprehensive room assignment system for the managing user roles and room allocations. The user table reserved as a foundation with attribute user ID as a primary key, password and role, branching into staff with full name, phone number, email, department, and student with full name, phone number, faculty, email, address, course, parent income, and CGPA tables. Room management is facilitated by room types, which is the room type is a primary key, capacity, and price, and rooms, which is the room ID as a primary key. Room type is a foreign key from room type tables, status, and current occupancy, where room types define characteristics and rooms track specific. The application table, which is application ID as a primary key, user ID as foreign key, room type as a foreign key, and room ID as a foreign key. Status, full name, course, address, income parent, email, faculty, phone number, and room ID records student room assignments, linking users to desired room types and rooms. The room assignment table, which has assignment ID as a primary key, application ID as a foreign key, user ID as a foreign key, and room ID as a foreign key, also has an attribute assignment
We
date.
first test the user interface. This was done under test case number 1, where we verify the homepage display, about us section, and links to the login page. Next, we test authentication function under test case number 2 and 3. Here we check whether users, both students and staff, can log in using valid credential. We also test invalid login attempts, such as entering the wrong password, missing fields, or incorrect roles, and confirm that the system displays appropriate error messages. Registration was tested to ensure that new users are properly redirected to student or staff profile forms after signing up. We also confirmed that duplicate user IDs were blocked. Following that, we moved to the application process. This includes the test case 4, 5, 7, 8, and 16, where we validated the entire process from room application to room assignment. In test case 4, we test how students apply for hostel rooms, including room form submission, read-only behavior after applying, and deletion restriction once a room is assigned. In test case 5, students were able to view their application status, such as pending, approved, rejected, or assigned, and print their slips when a room was given. For staff, test case 7, test their ability to review, approve, reject and delete applications using a filtering interface. Test case 8 then cover the room assignment function, ensuring staff can only assign rooms that match the student's request and are not yet full. After confirming the core process flow, we focus on constraint validation. This was handled under test case 9, 10, 11 and 12. We test multiple error conditions, such as assigning students to rooms that are already full, assigning rooms more than once to the same student, and assigning mismatched room type. The system successfully blocked all invalid assignments and showed clear error messages. No incorrect data was committed to the database during these tests. Lastly, we test the staff's utility features, including test cases 14 and 15. In test case 14, we test the reports module, where staff can view and export reports based on rooms, applications, or by student course. We confirm that the CSV files are generated with the correct headers and that unauthorized users cannot access this page directly. In test case 15, we test the room management screen. Staff can view room data, add new rooms, delete, update status, and use filters such as status or room type. We also test form validation and uniqueness of room ID.
The conclusion is our system has been fully implemented and tested that meets all of the objectives as validated by 16 test cases. All the test cases have passed that ensures robust functionality of our system. For stakeholder benefits, our system has improved student satisfaction and streamlined staff processes. For the future potential of our system is it is ready for local host deployment at UiTM Perlis, scalable for broader use.